Hey guys, Logan Insco here, and welcome back to my channel. Now, let's face it, there's been a lot of unique movies over the years with a lot of unique character traits and a lot of family good acting. But we need something quick. We need something actually funny and not black and gray. And we are talking about the world of Disney, a place where everybody can enchant on an adventure to go on vacation. And I'm not talking about Disney World. I'm talking about Disney in general and its movies. There's been a lot of big, popular Disney movies around the years. So today, we're going to be talking about my top 5 favorite Disney movies. What are your favorite Disney movies? Comment below and tell me if I missed any. Now, before we begin, please make sure to smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, make sure to turn on all those notifications so you never miss it when I upload a video every single day. If you could please share this with your friends, I would really appreciate it, as it does help out a lot with the channel. And in fact, tell me in the comments that you subscribed, because I want to know. So let's get into it. My top 5 best Disney movies. Coming in at number 5, Moana. Everybody knows Moana is one of the most popular Disney movies because, even though it was made over, only 6 years ago, almost 7 years ago, it's widely considered as one of the most popular Disney movies of all time. It's about a demigod named Maui, who, played by The Rock. In fact, I'm wearing a Rock t-shirt. The Rock's on the back, but I can't really show you, okay? So, don't worry about that. So, it's about a demigod named Maui who is 10,000 years into the past, but then he gets swiped up. And then several years later, on an island, a girl named Moana and her family don't want her to leave the island. And so she tries her hardest to see how far the water goes. And so she finds Maui and see how far the water goes. So it's kind of like a one-of-a-time Castaway adventure. Have you guys ever seen Castaway with Tom Hanks? All right, coming in at number 4, Encanto. We all know Encanto in 2021, and it's also made 2 years ago, and it's widely considered as one of the most popular Disney movies of all time. It's about a girl named Mirabelle whose dream is of getting a gift, because everybody in her family has a gift where they get such unique and shiny powers. Like her sister Isabella has the power to make all the flowers bloom. Her mother has what it takes to heal what's broken, and her older sister can lift weights, and her aunt can control all the weather. So it's like she wants to have a power, and so she tries to find the magic to see if she can get a power. So she goes into her uncle that used to live there that no longer does, Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno. So she tries to put all the glass pieces together to see what Bruno is all about, but they were like, don't talk about Bruno. They don't want her talking about Bruno. So, and then eventually she learns the magic, and then Bruno is welcomed at their house again. It's like a Disney movie come to life, which is Disney, of course, at its best. Coming in at number 3, Toy Story. Everybody knows Toy Story. I'm including Pixar movies in here too. Now, Toy Story is a film series about a kid named Andy that has his favorite toy named Sheriff Woody. And he has all kinds of toys like Mr. Potato Head, Rex, Little Bo Peep. And then when Andy is not around, his toys come to life. And so they try to find out what he gets for his birthday just to make sure they don't get replaced. But it turns out Woody gets replaced by a toy that is based on Andy's favorite movie called Buzz Lightyear. And then he actually believes he's a space ranger, but Woody's like, you are a toy. And all the other toys in Andy's room think Buzz is actually a space ranger. And so Woody wants Andy to love him and not Buzz. So he pushes Buzz out the window, and then all the toys now hate Woody because they want him to believe with the fact that Buzz might be Andy's new favorite toy. And so he goes to Pizza Planet because Andy's mom said he could bring one toy, but he was trying to look for Buzz. But then he was like, okay, I guess I'll take Woody. And then Buzz follows him there. And then when Andy and the mom leave, they have battle. And then they were like, I'm a lost toy. And then they go to Pizza Planet where they want to get back to Andy. But Buzz gets distracted by the spaceship, which is a claw machine. And then Woody goes in with him, and then they get captured by a kid named Sid Phillips that tries to blow them up because he tortures toys just for fun. And so then they eventually get tired of it, and then they show Sid that toys actually are alive, and then they soon get brought back home to their owner Annie. I can tell you, it's one of the greatest Disney films of all time. Coming in at number 2, Beauty and the Beast. Now, I have known this movie for so long. I learned about it in 2nd grade. It's about a young prince who lives in a shining castle, although he was selfish and unkind. And then an old woman came to the castle and offered him a rose in order for shelter from the cold. And then, although from her haggard appearance, the prince turned her away. But then, because of the meanness in the prince's heart, it turns out she's not an old lady. She's a beautiful enchantress that plants a curse on the prince and turns him into a hideous beast. And all the people in the tower are now turned into household objects. And if the last petal falls and he doesn't learn to love, then the prince will become a beast forever, and all the servants will be turned into knickknacks. Although a girl named Belle wants to be more recognized throughout her city, and then her father goes to the fair, although he gets lost, and then he finds himself at a castle, and all the household objects, aka servants, welcome him, although the beast finds out and he captures the dad, and then Belle wonders where her father is, so she follows his footsteps, and it leads to the castle, and then she's the light to the beast, take me instead, and then she takes her father's place, and then the beast said, only if you stay here forever, so she leaves her father, and then she realizes that she doesn't want to love the beast, because later on, when she goes to the West Wing, the place the beast told her not to come in, she disobeyed him, and then he escorts her out, and she was like, I can't stay here for another minute. And so she gets tortured by the wolves outside, so the beast goes to defend her, although he gets hurt, and then she brings him back to safety. And then she saw how much the beast has changed because of her kindness. And so they shared a dance, although when Belle's evil crush, Gaston, my favorite Disney villain, realizes, he thinks the father's going crazy because he's bragging about a beast in the castle, but then Belle tells him the truth that there is a beast, and then they send people out to kill the beast, even though he's nice. And so he then stabs the beast, and then Gaston loses his balance and falls off a cliff. And then Belle, as the beast was dying, she says, I love you. And then the beast transforms back into the prince, and all the servants are transformed back into humans. And then Belle and the prince get married. Okay, so that is my second favorite. Coming in at number 1, can I get a drum roll, please? The Lion King, of course. You all know The Lion King. It's about a king and a queen named Mufasa and Sarabi that welcome their newborn lion cub Simba into the Pride Lands. So they hold a celebration for him. And then, although Mufasa's evil brother, Scar, whose dream is of being king, he knows that one day Simba will be king, although Scar has always dreamed that he should be king. So he makes a plan to kill his brother, and so he sends all his hyenas to go after Mufasa, and then Mufasa begs Scar for his life, and then Scar lets go and kills Mufasa. And then Simba thought his father died trying to save him, and so Scar tells him to run away, and then he sends the hyenas to kill Simba, but then he's too far away, and they said when he comes back, he's like, hey, when you come back, we'll kill ya. And then Then Scar becomes king, and then the lions and hyenas come together. Although Simba is rescued by a warhog and a meerkat named Timon and Pumbaa, they become friends, and they learn a lesson about a word named Hakuna Matata, that sometimes bad things happen and there's nothing you can do. Although Simba's childhood friend Nala comes back for help, and then she finds Simba, and then she was like, "You gotta come home," but Simba refuses. And then Rafiki, who's one of Mufasa's oldest friends, tells Simba who he is and that his father is in fact alive. So he shows him Mufasa's ghost, although it vanishes, and then Rafiki plunks Simba on the head with his stick, and then he goes back to fight Scar. And so Scar killed Mufasa, and that caused Simba to go after Scar, though Scar sends his hyenas after Simba in the Pride Lands. Although when Scar runs away, Simba goes after him, and then Scar's like, "Your Majesty," and then they fight, and then Simba throws Scar into the stampede, and then the hyenas surround Scar, and Scar says it was all the hyenas' fault. It was their idea. So the hyenas both charge up and kill Scar. And then Simba and Nala are now king and queen of the Pride Lands. And then they have a daughter named Kiara. So that is it. My top 5 favorite Disney movies. Now be sure to share this. Tomorrow, I was expecting an Iron Claw review, but I didn't go today. So tomorrow is going to be an update that my Elvis Presley book is almost done. Stay tuned. Now, be sure to remember to smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, turn on all those notifications, because you don't want to miss it when I upload a video every single day. And be sure to share this video, comment down below if you subscribe. Now, subscribe for more. Logan out.